Hey, what's up, y'all? What's poppin'? It's D. Bus react to this video by Compilation Nation. These are prejudiced teachers getting owned. Compilation. That's just trifling for you to be a teacher and being like prejudiced and racist. Like, that's just unfortunate. Like, you are teaching other people's children, and here you are spewing your disgusting hate. Like, that's so sad. So let's see these students own these teachers, and shout out to them for even standing up. I had a situation happen that was kind of, low-key racist when I was in middle school, and I didn't say nothing. I wish I would have. That's something I reflect on, actually. Every now and then, like, damn, I wish I would have went off on that one teacher, in middle school. But, I'll talk about that at the end. But let's see these students and how they handle it. Let's watch. Watch that be all black.
You ain't angry, right?
I'm not surprised.
You angry? Say that shit again, my nigga.
Oh, we already said it.
What? Say it again. Say it again. Say some racist shit again, and I'll break your motherfucking mouth. Say some shit again. Call me another motherfucking horse dick, or say I gotta hang myself and I will fuck you up, my nigga. I'm not fucking playing with you. Call me another one. Call me another one, I'm gonna beat your ass. Don't say nothing, nigga. Don't say nothing. I don't want you to say nothing. You say anything else, I'm gonna hit you. Don't say nothing. Call me another motherfucking horse dick.
He didn't do nothing wrong.
Don't say shit.
But I'm just saying.
Don't say shit.
Can you come outside?
Nigga, don't say nothing. Say something, I swear to God, I'm pro.
Can you please come outside?
I'm not going nowhere, man. Say something, I'm gonna fuck you up. Say something else. Say something else. I'm gonna break all the motherfucking teeth in your mouth, my nigga. Say something else.
And he a big ass student too. This nigga like 6'8". He was not playing with him, and that teacher got real quiet. By everyone. Shut up. Shut up. You sound stupid. Shut. Oh my God. The ignorance. Why people be wanting to say nigga so bad? Why you want to say it so bad? What is that? He needs to be fired. This is similar to the situation that I faced when I was in middle school. He doing that on purpose to upset him. This teacher is so fucking stupid, bro.
You did other things like me, and I had to let things slide.
Oh, you gave me detention.
Depends on after straight.
And I ain't never cursed you out. I ain't getting all of your face. You disrespecting the hell out of me right now.
Well, you show me that you need.
No, I need respect. I don't care what you gotta say. I need respect, dude. Like, nah. Hold on. Like you gotta understand.
Hey, this is a real thing too. I'm gonna talk about this at the end. Black students be getting disrespected like crazy, and then they wonder why they be spazzing out.
Stop with all that academic Latinos. I can't afford to go over there.
Oh, that's what he said. See ya. I'm not surprised that it's a lot of
Dude don't want to talk to me now. Blood, like.
I'm not surprised that black students are the victims of this compilation.
No, I'm not coming over there. I'm gonna wait till the other dude come. I'm gonna talk to him.
Come get your me time.
Matter of fact, I ain't gonna come over there because me and you need to talk for real.
Okay, good, but me
No, look. I'm not trying to. Because I've been cool. Nah. Look. I'm not going crazy. I ain't even crazy yet.
Your hair going crazy.
You gotta understand. You gotta talk to me in a respectful tone. You gotta no. If you wanna.
These students are big as fuck, bro. They tall. That's how it was when I was teaching middle school too.
I put my hands behind my back so that you understand. I ain't gonna try.
I was like, why the fuck is somebody else on?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to go to jail. I'm not going to go to jail because that's what I'm smart to say. But I'm saying, look,
take a deep breath.
No, but you got to take a deep breath too and think before you talk.
Period.
For real. Think before you talk. Because you disrespect a lot of people in this class. Am I the only person who think that they get disrespected in this class daily? For real. Keep it 100. Don't be scared of no teacher or nothing. For real. You disrespect me every single day I come in this class. You gotta understand it's not cool.
He not saying that for no reason. He must come to this fucking class and begin disrespecting.
Yo, how you doing?
We can hear you.
I can hear you too.
You're passionate.
Very passionate.
We appreciate
He
it.
needs to stop.
Come on, Marcus.
Let me get my stuff. I know you're gonna kick me out. Let me get my stuff.
5 minutes ago.
You gotta watch the way you talk to me, Mr. Skursky. When I first came to this class, I'm like, oh, it's gonna be a cool class. We're gonna be able to speak our minds, and be like, learn in a learning environment of everybody engaged. But you proved me wrong. Like,
Damn.
Oh, everybody's stupid in your eyes. Oh, you're a liberal.
Tell you a liberal.
And then throwing everything beneath it away because it doesn't pertain to you. I'm sorry, but you are. No. I let you talk. I let you talk. You're gonna let me talk.
Period.
I'm sorry.
Fuck that shit.
It is fucked up. But white people control everything.
I mean,
And that's not fair. And when any other minority tries to say anything about it or change it, we're complaining or we're ungrateful or all this stuff because we still have this and that. But then you say something about, oh, there's too many Latinos or there's too many.
I didn't say that.
Then you did. That's exactly.
I said I want to.
You said you don't want this to turn into a Latin country.
I did not.
Because there will be too many Latinos.
Oh, that's what the teacher said.
There is no American culture. American culture is not mayonnaise. And because you are white and you are so close-minded, you refuse to accept that. You refuse to accept.
Don't tell me I'm closed-minded.
Everything you've said to me is
Just
close-minded.
because I don't agree with you doesn't mean
You
I'm
don't need to agree.
closed-minded.
I've had conversations with people that don't agree with me, but if they at least listen and try to accept, you're not accepting the truth.
Why do I have to accept what you think is right?
You need to accept the
Why?
truth, not what I think is right,
And
what's
let me tell
actually
you one other
happening.
thing. You said white people have been in control of everything. Who is the president of the United States right now?
A black man.
They love to use that. I'm glad he out of office.
Everything else, he doesn't have the control of everything.
Period. Go off. Oh, I hate hearing that. Look at our president is black. How y'all complaining? Oh, I was tired of hearing that shit.
You're
You
saying,
have to scream.
yes, because I'm mad.
Get out of my class!
That's gonna go off.
Get out of my class! Get out of my class!
Why is she grabbing my
Get
shit?
out of my class, man! Yeah, I thought you forget you! Get out of my class! Please, you're gonna sit here and do nothing day after day after day! Get out! Leave! Get out! Leave! Who else needs to freaking leave? You're getting zeros for doing nothing! I give you the word!
Get out my face. Get out my face. Get out my face. Get out my face. It's bad. I want you to you too. No, I didn't even cuss him either. I'm not giving him no box. Come on, I'll call for somebody to do it.
Why wouldn't I get my stuff? After they come get you don't make sense.
You have been wasting last time.
Why these kids look so grown? They look old. Like they in their 20s.
Hey, can I get that right there? It's
I'm gonna have to get out. We're gonna get it at the end of class.
I'm saying, I'm about to put it in my book bag.
Well, you should have kept it there to begin with. I mean, you saw what was going on.
I didn't hear what he said. What did he say that was racist? The audio on some of these clips are really bad. So I didn't catch all of the racist comments, but you know, some of them, it was pretty blatant. But these teachers was doing a fucking lot. Like, this was so disgusting. And I get that some of these kids can be disrespectful, but it doesn't warrant this type of behavior, and especially when you're being racist and trying to throw racist slurs at them. These students had every right to buck up. Like, fuck you mean? Say that again. Like, say it to my face again, and we're gonna have a problem. I understand. I get it. These kids are at a certain age where they're starting to feel the weight of being, you know, a black person in America and starting to realize, like, damn, I'm getting treated worse than everybody else. You know, this is around the age they start to realize that, because as a kid, you're not thinking about race and all that shit. But as you get older, you start to become aware of that as a black person, and it's just like, fuck, like, this is fucked up. You know, so they carry around some of that anger, and then you got your teacher throwing racist slurs at you. It's like, you know, of course they're gonna, like, spaz out. And even them trying to use it in a lesson plan, like, fuck out of here. Like that one teacher had to do. That's actually what happened to me when I was in middle school. I was probably like in the 6th grade. And this was around the time when I was going to a predominantly white school. These were some of the worst years of my life being in this white school in particular. Because we lived in this very black area in the Bay Area. We lived in Oakland. Well, it was very black when we were there. Now it's a lot more mixed. But it was really black at the time, and we moved to like a suburb city nearby. If you're familiar with the Bay Area, we moved to Fremont. Fremont was really white at the time. Now, again, it is a bit more mixed, but it was very, very white. And I had this particular history teacher who would teach us about slavery, and every chance he got, he would say nigga. And it was like, bruh, this is so unnecessary. And every time he said it, like, students would look over at me because I was like one of the only black people in the class. It probably was like one other black person, but he never claimed he never came to fucking class. It was just me all the time, like, god damn. And this teacher would just be like, oh yeah, and white people used to just be like, oh, let's go hang us a nigger and da-da-da. Like, he was just unnecessary with it, and I'm like, bro, like, this is so fucking extra. But I didn't say anything, and I really wish I would have. But, you know, I was in the 6th grade. I was still kind of innocent at the time. My mouth wasn't, you know, as slick as it is now. You know, I hardened up over the years, but I was just kind of innocent and just like, oh my God, like, this doesn't seem right. Like, why is he saying this? And it's just unfortunate that you have a lot of these racist ass teachers out here affecting these people of color. Like, it's just not right. It's really fucked up. And I have seen firsthand a lot of racist teachers being really disrespectful and hostile towards black students and even like Mexican students and shit for no reason. Sometimes, of course, these kids do a lot, but sometimes it's unwarranted. Sometimes they are just disrespectful or brushing them off for no reason. And kids start to pick up on that shit, you know, over time. And it's like, bro, you always rude to me. You always disrespecting me. And then they start acting crazy. And then it's the student's fault, you know? So I've seen this shit firsthand happen over and over again, and it's not cool. So you have to be really careful with your children out there. If any of y'all got kids, I doubt it. Most of y'all are kids, so you probably don't even relate to what the fuck I'm talking about. But if you pay attention to your classrooms, all right, whenever y'all go back to school or whatever the fuck, pay attention when you go back to the black people or Mexicans in your class. Pay attention how they're being treated compared to the other students. Like, it's usually a difference. I've definitely noticed in public schools in California. But anywho, this was a hot ass mess. But shout out to these students for standing up for themselves. Y'all let me know what y'all thought though. Let me know what other videos you want me to watch, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.